Hey man, what you got there?
Brand spanking new Tesla Model S. Fresh off the assembly line. All right, here's the fun little remote. Three buttons on here, 2 buttons on the dashboard. It's crazy. More buttons on the so 2 clicks. Good thing I didn't back up any closer, huh? And this is adjustable too, as far as where it stops. You basically just pull it down where you want it, and then you press and hold this button until it beeps, and now it opens and closes to that point. Yes, sir. All electric. I got the big boy battery, 300 miles of range.
Yeah, I didn't know they made a sedan.
They didn't until this year. This is their first model year.
What's the MSRP?
I've been waiting about 3.5 years.
What's the MSRP on it?
It starts at $50 if you take the $7,500 credit on your taxes, and that's 160 miles of range, and it goes all the way up to 300 miles of range and $100,000. Depends on what options you get. This is an option. Part of the tech package is about $3,500 extra. All these little gadgets and a motorized.
How long does it take to charge up?
Well, it depends on what you plug into. You know, if you plug in our standard outlet, 15, 20 amp, 110 outlet, it's 5 miles an hour. If you plug into 220, like this is, it's about 30 miles an hour. And if you use, I have a range plug at home, 50 amp, that's 62 miles an hour. But you can get a high powered charger, which they're not shipping just yet, but I've ordered it. And then that's the 62 miles an hour, that's the high powered. They have a network of superchargers they're installing, and they'll charge you about 250 miles an hour. So if you stop and you spend a half an hour on the road after 4 hours of driving, you've got a full charge in about an hour and 15 minutes. So really, it's turned a commuter car into a trip car now. And the thing about it is the supercharger network is solar panel charged or produced, and it's free. So as long as I own the car, or if I even sell the car, whoever has the car, they can travel across the country for free. So I got my... Thank you. I got my charging thing there, but I have my adapter here. So I'm going to do my charge point. And it releases. I'm going to add this to it. And then I should be able to plug it into the car. See how it's illuminated now? It's ready, and it wasn't illuminated before. And you can hear it, the pin drop, and it locked. So it's flashing green. I'm juicing up. That's pretty slick. They said that in the future they're going to make a modification to the mirrors where they can be electrically retracted.
Where's the engine at? It's in the back?
It's a motor, electric motor that's between the rear wheels. So I have this for trunk space, plus the trunk in the back. It's all down between the rear wheels, and the battery is across the whole bottom of the car.
What?
It goes around curves like it's on rails because the CG is so low. Because that battery is like 1,000 pounds. It's all at the bottom of the car. If you put the car up on the lift, they have the cowling underneath the front and the back, and you got the battery in the middle, so it's just perfectly flat through the whole.
Wow.
You know, aerodynamically, that really helps you a lot.
This is wow.
So right now it's off, but
It's
if you
beautiful.
if you sat in the seat, that doesn't even have a start button. It knows the key fob is in proximity. It senses your weight in the seat. You put your foot on the brake pedal, and the car turns on.
So if it's not you sitting in the seat,
If there's no weight in the seat, and you don't have the key fob in range, it's not going to turn on.
oh, so it notices your weight.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it feels a human being's weight in the seat.
Right.
You got the key fob.
And
As soon as you step
okay.
on the brake,
It
that
cuts
little
on.
circle with the picture of the car, it flips around to a speedometer, and it says the
okay.
car is on. Here's my maps,
Wow.
and I've got turn-by-turn navigation. I can voice control, tell it I want to go here, and it throws it up there with Google Maps, and then gives me turn-by-turn on this side.
Okay.
With this over here, I can even, the satellite view is kind of cool. Right now it's 3G connectivity, wireless, cellular, but it's in the future they're going to go to 4G.
Okay.
They just send you updates like a computer, and you get options like things that customers have been pestering them about. You know, if they decide they can do it, they just change the software and they send the update, and you get home and you got this little icon that says there's an update available, you know, like Windows.
Wow.
And you click on that and it says, do you want to do it now or do you want to do it at 2 a.m.? And say, 2 a.m. And you go home, go in bed, and when you get up in the morning, you got new stuff on the car that you didn't have before. Backup camera.
Whoa.
And what's kind of cool about the backup camera is I can use it while I'm driving on the road.
And see behind you.
I don't have really good visibility. You know, I got some blind spots,
Right.
even with the big mirrors. So I just throw this on and I can see who's behind me. But if you fire up the Maserati, you got that Maserati. Little icon up here at the top, the battery. Touch that. It brings up the charging menu. And this is how you would open the door here and start charging. But I want to unlock it, so I'll go to controls and unlock charge port. If I had the Tesla connector, I would just press the button. So now I can pull this out and then return this to the